The Agreement on Trade-Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights (TRIPS) is an international agreement administered by the World Trade Organization (TO) that sets down minimum standards for many forms of intellectual property (IP) regulation as applied to nationals of other TO members. It was negotiated at the end of the Uruguay round of the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade (GATT) in 1994. The TRIPS agreement introduced intellectual property law into the international trading system for the first time and remains the most comprehensive international agreement on intellectual property to date. In 2001, developing countries, concerned that developed countries were insisting on an overly narrow reading of TRIPS, initiated a round of talks that resulted in the Doha Declaration. The Doha Declaration is a TO statement that clarifies the scope of TRIPS, stating for example that TRIPS can and should be interpreted in light of the goal to promote access to medicines for all. Specifically, TRIPS requires TO members to provide copyright rights, covering content producers including performers, producers of sound recordings and broadcasting organizations. Geographical indications, including appellations of origin. Industrial designs. Integrated circuit layout designs. Patents. New plant varieties, trademarks, trade dress, and undisclosed or confidential information. TRIPS also specifies enforcement procedures, remedies, and dispute resolution procedures. Protection and enforcement of all intellectual property rights shall meet the objectives to contribute to the promotion of technological innovation and to the transfer and dissemination of technology, to the mutual advantage of producers and users of technological knowledge, and in a manner conducive to social and economic welfare, and to a balance of rights and obligations.